In this report, we'll examine how standing advisory councils composed of payers, clinicians, and other HEAR experts can infuse biopharma strategy with richer, more consistent external input. We lines also highlight how AI-powered independent analysts can serve as powerful multipliers to democratize and accelerate the benefits of this governance transformation. Let's start with an example. In their 2025 article Transforming Traditional Industry Advisory Boards into Mutually Beneficial Strategic Think Tanks, author Nicholas Williamson and colleagues from Bayer share a detailed case study on how they overhauled conventional one-off advisory boards into a standing multidisciplinary peer review council within Bayer's data generation and observational studies DGOS function. This structure embeds consistent expert input into drug development and market access strategy, yielding more aligned, cost-effective decision-making across the biopharma value chain. Let's dive deeper into their innovative approach. Key model summary: instead of episodic advisory panels, Bayer institutionalized a standing DGOS peer review council. This council integrates diverse external perspectives, clinicians, payers, HEOR experts into a permanent advisory body. The council has 7 standing members, 3 HEOR payers, 3 payer executives, 1 clinician plus rotating disease-specific key opinion leaders KOLs. They meet quarterly, allowing for deep dives into pre-read materials, followed by structured follow-up and iterative feedback cycles. The council's strategic outputs have been impressive. For example, elinzanetant, a drug for rare genetic disorders, the council helped narrow the clinical focus for better evidence targeting. For finerenone, a chronic kidney disease treatment, the council guided a high-impact retrospective outcomes study. And for darolutamide, a prostate cancer therapy, the council informed a valuable post-hoc analysis plan for real-world applicability. Equally important are the internal benefits. The DGOS Council prevented the execution of lower studies, created stronger alignment with payer and HTA expectations, and built a culture of strategic learning and external partnership. Putting a value on these outcomes is challenging, but if this DGOS advisory model were globally adopted, we can expect some significant economic impacts. R&D efficiency gains. Large pharmaceutical companies could reduce unnecessary or poorly targeted studies by 3 to 7%, leading to annual savings of $2 to $3 billion per top 20 firm. Accelerated market access. By engaging payer and clinical stakeholders early, companies may reduce time to market by 6 to 12 months, significantly boosting lifecycle value. Improved reimbursement success. Trials better aligned with health technology assessment (HTA) to real-world expectations are more likely to gain favorable reimbursement and broad access. These factors combined, given that global pharmaceutical R&D expenditures surpass $200 billion annually, the industry could achieve a conservative estimate of $8 to $14 billion in yearly productivity gains with widespread adoption of such a council-based governance model. However, executing this type of transformation well requires specialized capabilities, and navigating the transition from traditional advisory models to standing councils can be complex. Here's where AI-powered independent analysts, such as AI Biopharma Playbook, can play a critical role. These systems can ingest vast amounts of real-time expert opinions, payer behavior patterns, RWD, HTA outcomes, and other data points, distilling them into clear, actionable summaries. Such tools can also use natural language processing and NLP to forecast how payers might react to trial designs or evidence strategies, enabling companies to make strategic pivots earlier in the drug development process. Additionally, AI models can simulate the impact of different evidence strategies, council compositions, or reimbursement pathway choices. By running various scenarios, biopharmaceutical teams can pinpoint the options offering the highest potential value and optimize their decision-making processes accordingly. Moreover, AI-driven governance analytics can track key performance indicators such as return on investment per board meeting, cost savings from canceled studies, and payer alignment scores, facilitating continuous improvement. Finally, AI knowledge retention systems codify advisory insights into shareable, reusable formats, fostering long-term institutional learning across leadership and therapeutic areas. To ease the biopharma industry's transformation toward these more effective governance models, emerging biotech companies can leverage AI to replicate sophisticated advisory functions without building large in-house teams or infrastructure. AI-enabled dashboards and simulations compress timelines for decision-making and advisory review, while AI's inherent transparency enhances trust by providing documentation and reproducibility. Furthermore, AI can flag regulatory compliance checkpoints and help align study designs with evolving real-world evidence and HTA frameworks from the outset. Our strategic recommendations for biopharma leaders are clear. Adopt standing advisory councils composed of payers, clinicians, and HEO experts to infuse your strategy with longitudinal external insight. Integrate AI tools such as those offered by AI Biopharma Playbook to automate insight generation, simulate decisions, and enhance payer foresight. Standardize globally by implementing a scalable template that includes performance tracking, diversity benchmarks, and payer KOL rotation strategies. Track impact systematically by establishing KPIs to measure advisory effectiveness, including cost savings, payer wins, and cycle time reductions. By fusing longitudinal external insight with AI-enhanced analytics and strategy, the next generation of biopharma leaders can foster more aligned, efficient, and globally scalable models of innovation. These structures not only improve drug development outcomes and reduce waste, they enable faster, smarter decisions across the full arc of biopharma governance. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to stay updated on our latest insights and publications.